Hello, how the world works. I have a couple of bones to pick with you. You seem to be immune to the truth so many times in your videos and seem to ignore my comments on your videos, so I'm hoping a video response might spur some debate between us. On your latest video, you have said that, one, there are no African Americans hosting or anchoring on MSNBC, as noted by Michelle Mauchline. Well, Michelle Mauchline is actually incorrect. Tarman Hall is an African American and an NBC anchor who routinely hosts during the news hours. The next thing I have a problem with is the poll that you choose to quote from. The Center for Public Integrity database on campaign consultants shows Scott Rasmussen Incorporated as a paid consultant for both the Republican National Committee and George W. Bush. It shows that there's going to be a little bit of bias towards the Republican Party and towards conservative issues. So I have a hard time believing what this poll says. Speaking of this healthcare bill, you seem to have links that report that the true number of this healthcare legislation is $1.8 trillion. Now, I can see where you're getting this number from, as some of the programs do not start until 2013, and in some cases 2014. Okay. But if you want to talk about numbers, let's talk about the numbers from the Congressional Budget Office, which estimate that this healthcare legislation will save $130 billion over the next 10 years and billions more over the subsequent 10 years. And while I'm here, I also want to talk about a couple other videos you made. One was the 11 journalists working for the Associated Press fact-checking Sarah Palin's book. Well, I don't know why you have such a big problem with that. There are 4,100 journalists working for the Associated Press. 11 is not that big of a number. And you claim that they should be fact-checking the House healthcare bill as well as Obama. Well, yeah, they have been fact-checking the healthcare bill. Every time you ridiculous conservatives have a notion that there's death panels or that there is federal funding for abortions or that the bill is going to cover illegal immigrants. It's ridiculous. It's been disproven, and people are constantly fact-checking ridiculous claims like that. Also, on that same video, you have a big problem with our president bowing and showing respect to other world leaders. You're used to Bush not showing respect to the rest of the world at all, but it's quite common for people to bow. And I know you claim that no president has ever bowed, but again, you don't have the facts right. Not only did Clinton do it, but so did Nixon, and so did Eisenhower. Also, you seem to not want to try terrorists in the United States, even though what was done was not done in a war setting and was done on our soil, killing U.S. civilians. Now, the World Trade Center has been bombed before, and the person who bombed the World Trade Center was tried in the United States. Yes, it has been done before, and we can't do it again. The last video I'm going to comment on is the one in which you attacked LibViewer for airing footage of Rachel Maddow calling out Fox News for what it really is. A conservative program preaching conservative talking points. Nothing more. She portrayed beautifully on how Fox News does this by organizing protests to this government, calling Obama a socialist, a fascist, and picking a fight with the Obama administration anytime they can. What I suggest you do is go back, watch this Rachel Maddow clip again, and try and actually come up with an argument against what Rachel Maddow says. Instead, in the video where you supposedly frisked LibViewer, you did not mention once the point that Rachel Maddow was trying to make. Again, I'm going to end it there. I would really like for you to debate my video and or admit some of the things you did get wrong. I'll be here and YouTube will be watching.